Namibia's emerging energy sector that is said to have over 10 billion barrels of oil reserves and 2.2 trillion cubic feet of proven gas reserves has attracted explorers over the years. According to the Africa Energy Chamber, this has positioned the country as one of Africa's last frontiers for oil and gas exploration. Reconnaissance Energy Africa has been drilling wells in the Kavango East, creating the opportunity of an oil boom that has drawn criticism from activists with concerns of the impact on the environment. The executive chairman, N.J. Ayuk, weighed in on the matter.
The pushback and the noise and all of that against Recon, it's really unfair. It's unfair to Namibia as a country. It's unfair to the communities, the poor people that are going to need jobs, the communities that you and I and all of us care about that are going to need development and roads and the massive income that will come out there that could develop that community. It is from people who have an agenda, and it's fair to criticize them. I want everybody to hold Recon accountable. I want them to push them to be responsible so that they are going to do better. And when there is no accountability, we in business, Recon or any other company wouldn't do better. So I think, I don't know the guys from Recon, but I think they would welcome that. And you in media and all of us, we need to hold them accountable and make sure they're good stewards. But I think they will be a force for good in this country. I think they will be a force for good to the people that really matter, and the jobs that they will create, the opportunities that will create, and the educational opportunities, and really making sure that this country is going to produce really good hydrocarbons, and it will benefit a lot of people.
Ayuk is an expert on energy matters, having authored several books about oil and gas on the continent that went on to be best-selling on platforms such as Amazon. He visited Namibia last week and met with local stakeholders.
It is a sensitive area. All of Africa is a sensitive area. Every community where you produce hydrocarbons is a sensitive area. And that's why you use the best technology to do this. That's why you do the right environmental impact assessment to make sure that it is okay to do this. That communication has happened already between Recons, its board, its investors, with the government to make sure that it's protected. I think it's a little bit disingenuous for people who've not been part of that conversation to even think that a sovereign country like this, with authorities that are well educated, will not protect the environment and their people in this country for the benefit of one company. That is talking low on Namibians and the Namibian authorities. The Namibian authorities I have met, I have talked to, they are not people who will sell out their country and not protect their country. These are patriots.
In a recent interview to respond to concerns raised by activists, Recon Africa spokesperson assured the public that their environmental experts are on the ground to ensure that fauna and flora is preserved. She also said that locals will be prioritized when it comes to job opportunities.
We have wildlife experts, we have environmental experts, not only in activity but also in reporting. We have not even started, we're not even speaking of the production stage as yet, but we've already put plans and already working on policies in place for net zero, for example. If you are removing 2 trees, are you planting 10? So we already have that in place. Again, we are in line with what the Constitution, for example, tells us, that we will explore the natural resources. And again, you must remember that the decision always lies with the sovereign. That is why we apply for this. That is why we get permission for this. Recon Africa has a very strict policy when it comes to hiring. We look at the area first. So it's first Kavango East, Kavango West. If we don't find it there, we go to the rest of the country. If we don't find it there, then we go to the rest of the world.
At the Energy Week conference in November, African countries will showcase opportunities and network with global stakeholders. Namibian Minister of Mines and Energy Tom Alwendo will be among those to deliver a speech at the occasion.